I was skeptical about this one at first. I mean, I've seen big TVs before, but an 85-inch mini LED with a 6-year protection plan? That felt like overkill. I thought, who really needs this? But then I got curious and decided to test it out. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, I set it up in my living room, yes, the biggest TV I've ever owned, and immediately noticed how bright and clear everything looked. The colors were rich, the blacks were deep, and the contrast was sharp. I was watching a movie with dark scenes, and even in those dim moments, I could still see details without the screen looking washed out. That's something I've struggled with on cheaper TVs. The mini LED tech really makes a difference here. It's not just about size, it's about how the screen handles light and shadow. Another thing that surprised me was the processing. I streamed a few shows and played a game, and there was no lag or stuttering. Everything felt smooth, even when I had multiple apps running in the background. The TV just handled it all without breaking a sweat. I also love that it runs on Google TV, so I can easily switch between Netflix, YouTube, and even my favorite sports apps without fumbling through a clunky menu. Now, let's talk about the bundle. It comes with a 6-year protection plan, which is a huge plus. I know some people might think that's unnecessary, but for something this big and expensive, it's nice to have that extra peace of mind. You never know when something might go wrong, and having that coverage takes a lot of stress off your shoulders. Plus, the TV itself is already built to last with its durable design. One of the little things I appreciate is how easy it is to clean. I've had TVs before where dust and smudges were a nightmare to wipe off, but this one seems to resist fingerprints and dirt better than most. It's not completely fingerprint-proof, but it's close. I can swipe it down quickly and it looks good as new. That might sound small, but when you're dealing with an 85-inch screen, cleaning it properly is a real chore. The sound quality is another standout. I know most people rely on soundbars or home theater systems, but for a TV this size, the built-in speakers are surprisingly good. I was able to watch a show without needing to turn up the volume to ear-splitting levels. It's not going to replace a full surround sound setup, but it's more than enough for casual viewing. If you're using this in a medium-sized room, you won't feel like you're missing out too much. I also like the smart features. The Google TV interface is intuitive, and I love how it learns my preferences over time. It suggests shows and movies based on what I've watched before, which saves me from endlessly scrolling through options. And since it's a smart TV, I don't need to buy extra devices to stream content. Everything I need is right there. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of things that aren't perfect. The remote is a bit bulky, and I wish it had a better layout. It's not terrible, but it's not as sleek or comfortable as some of the newer remotes I've used. Also, while the TV is bright, if you're sitting directly in front of a window with sunlight streaming in, you might still have some glare issues. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if your room gets a lot of natural light. Overall, though, this TV has exceeded my expectations. It's bright, it's sharp, it's easy to use, and the long-term protection plan gives me confidence that it's going to last. If you're in the market for a big screen TV and you want something that's going to deliver great performance without breaking the bank, this is a solid choice. The 85-inch size is perfect for movie nights or gaming, and the mini LED tech really makes everything pop. If you're still on the fence, I'd say go for it. The link is below if you want to check it out. I think you'll be happy with what you get.